Selling a tenanted property can be tricky since there's a tenant involved in the process. In this video, I will outline the 5 steps and factors to consider when selling your tenanted property. If this is your first time here, I'm Nawar Naji, a real estate broker in the city of Toronto. In these videos, I share market insights, how government policies impact the housing market, and give you tips to help you whether you are a seller or a buyer. Make sure you like and subscribe, and feel free to reach out via the link below this video. Alright, back to selling a tenanted property. Here are 5 factors to consider. 1. Condition. It's difficult to declutter and stage the property when it is tenanted. Having the tenant's belongings and personal items in the home can make it challenging for a potential buyer to see themselves living in that specific property. Tenants have their personal photos, furniture, and items will show the property cluttered and less attractive. 2. Appointments. It is required to give the tenant 24 hours notice when booking appointments. If an agent has a few properties lined up for their clients to see, the 24-hour notice adds complexity, as they will have to wait till the next day to book an appointment. This could be a potential reason for them to completely bypass viewing the property. Ease of showing and quick access are important during the selling process. Here's a situation I've been dealing with for a potential buyer client. The property they are interested in is tenanted, and the tenant has refused to let potential buyers in. Unfortunately, the seller has been forced to terminate the listing and seek legal action against the tenant to vacate the property. This has been ongoing for over 6 months now, and you can imagine the stress and the legal bills the seller has been dealing with. I have had cases where we walked into a tenanted home with a potential buyer and the tenants were present during the showing. It was awkward, and the potential buyer went through the home very quickly. They did not feel comfortable to slow down and take their time to view the home. 3. Vacant possession. If the buyers intend to move in, the N12 form needs to be issued with a minimum of 60 days notice for the tenants to vacate. But there is a catch. If the tenancy agreement is not month to month, the tenant cannot be asked to leave. For example, if the tenant is in 6 months into the 1-year lease agreement, the buyers will have to assume the tenant for the full lease term. Only then they could ask for vacant possession. 4. Price. Typically, tenanted properties sell for less. 2 reasons are they don't show as well, and some buyers are deterred from considering tenanted properties since it adds a level of complexity when dealing with tenants. 5. Closing. There have been cases where tenants do not move out per the N12 form for different reasons, which delays the closing date. Now, imagine this. If the buyers have sold their home to buy the tenanted property and move in, and for some reason the tenant doesn't move out, you can imagine how complicated this can get. This is one reason why some buyers will not consider a tenanted property as a potential home. It is clear from the above 5 reasons why it's challenging to sell a tenanted property. The best approach is to have the tenant vacate before putting up the home for sale. This can be done via the N11 form. A vacant property allows the seller to fix wear and tear items, paint, clean, and stage the home to show it in its best condition. You might have heard in the media, there have been cases where tenants have asked what's called cash for keys. Yes, cash payment in order to sign the N11 form and leave. I don't know how this is legal, but that's a topic for another day. One thing to consider is once the tenant vacates, there will be a period of time where the seller's carrying costs are higher till the closing date, since no rental income will be coming in. It is something to budget for. However, It's best to show the home vacant and staged to attract the largest pool of potential buyers. I hope you found this video informative, and don't hesitate to connect via the link below this video if you have any questions about selling your tenant property. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.